But do you, one of the things I know in looking at some spaces early on, it was the whole, I have the sky, I have the floor. Is it really trying to do that full immersive environment with everything, or does it make sense to have the practicals in there, to have some set pieces so that you have the air of reality, you have something there? Are you finding people
Hmm.
sort of doing that more than just trying to do it all in the virtual world?
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head. Like the best use case is like, I mean, right out of the gate, and it makes sense if you have a TV show with a guy in like a full chrome suit that you have reflections all the way around, and there's definitely some benefits there. But I think when everybody was like, well, it's probably not best for every scenario that we
Hmm.
only light with LED panels. That we want to use traditional lights. We want to shape that light. As a cinematographer, I'm like, I want to create an image that points the audience to what I want them to see, to hear the story that we're trying to tell. And so it's
Hmm.
about shaping that image and finding the best way to do it. And like saying that, like where we're at right now, LED panels don't reproduce great light on skin tones. And so
Hmm.
having great lights to really help skin tones, and the LED panels do what they do really, really well, until those things kind of slowly over time become the same thing. And so there's this middle ground and this balancing act to say, like you said, like what problem does it solve really, really well? Let's kind of get it in its lane and do that really, really well. And let's still use the other tools in our toolbox to do other things really, really well. So if we can do all those things and bring them together to kind of tell a good story, like we're using the tools for what they should be used for, and not just say like, well, just because I can do all these things doesn't mean it's the best way to do it. And a lot of times that just ends up being more expensive and more
Hmm.
stressful instead of saying like, what's the right thing to use at the right time.
Right, right, right.